Tupac, I used to say you look beat up, but man, you've been through it now. Now that she doesn't look beat up, she is beat up. But there she is. She saw me and she knew I'd get her some seeds. Her tail has never looked better. Her coat has never looked better. She's just... Everything was great until Tuesday. Hey you. Hey, these are for Tupac. These are for Tupac. Punky, I know you're my buddy, but these are for Tupac. There you go. Come on, Tupac. Come on. Now, Tupac, I don't know. I mean, Punky. Yeah, and then Pippy's coming now, too. Oh, good Lord. All right, well, maybe everyone will eat together. What do you think, Pips? Share the wealth? And now we got another. I'll tell you, this didn't used to be this way. The tree coming down, I think, has changed everything. All right, I don't know what happened there, but we're back. There was some kind of a scuffle, but we're back. So here's Miss Tupac, and I'm happy that she's coming to me for seeds, and that at least that hasn't changed. This is not Punky. I don't know which one this is. But look at how tolerant Tupac's being. So she's, I can feel like that she's morose. Look, could you let Tupac have her moment here? These chipmunks really like food. Actually, I don't even know if they like food. I never see them eat food. I only see them steal food to ostensibly, I think that's the word, store it. Look at this. For Tupac to not care about that, that's very un-Tupac. She's so stiff and in pain. And she already was old, you know what I mean? She was already dealing with, she was like crusty old compared to everybody else here. But she was doing much better than I'd ever seen her. Her mood was better. She honestly seemed more like spry. You can tell her fur, her coat was looking better. Everything about her was just doing better than I'd ever seen. And then I guess she wants to eat. And then the tree, and I think she lost her summer home, her kids, obviously her agility, because now she's all stiff and wounded, and she's back in her winter box, which just can't be fun. It's cool that she has some place to go in the winter to get away from the snow, but in the summer, who wants to live in a hot box, potentially with bugs in it? I don't know, I hope not. And then I don't know where the death smell's coming from. You want a nut? No, you still want more of these? Pippy's actually pretty particular about the pumpkin seeds, whereas the other ones just go through them, like Rover and Tupac just they'll eat all of them. Pippy's pretty particular about the pumpkin seeds. Here's this little girl with all the personality. Not all of it, because Pippy's got plenty of personality, but this one, she's just whipping around. Little yellow hands. I just threw Pippy that nut that smells amazing, and she's eating it. It smells so good. I got it off the cornucopia. You need some more, Tupac? Now here's Pippy right here. Or Punky, I mean. Getting all confused. What do you say? You want one of these or you want more seeds? Oh, Punky? So we got these two eating together here. We got these two over here, Pippy and this chipmunk, vaguely together. As together as I think Pippy will ever be. I still have the smell of that nut in my nasal passages. It smells so good. She looks purple right here, doesn't she? Kind of purpley. Tupac looking for more seeds? We can get you that. I'll get you some more seeds. There's some right there. You want to get those? Yeah, she wants seeds. All right, so there's her and there's Pippy. I'm going to get more seeds. All right, now I've got Pippy with her pile, Tupac with her pile. And Punky raiding the old pile. Punky, no. Tupac. Bunch of people care. A bunch of people care. Just so you know. Back in the day, a long time ago, I called her Funny Ears. And then when I found out she could pack 2 nuts in her mouth at once, she became Tupac. This is the first time I've ever seen her with a bushy brown tail in all the time I've known her, which is about 4.5 years. She was certainly here before then. It's just that's when I became aware of her. And I was here before then, but you don't just come somewhere and suddenly learn every squirrel. So it took me a while to get to know her. One of the arborists talked to me and showed me in detail what happened with the tree. And he said what happened, he said normally a hickory tree, it was a hickory tree. He said normally a hickory doesn't fall in a storm, but he said, and he showed me, you could see on the tree, and I'll try to get some video, it twisted. And he said what happened was most of it's like 200 feet high or whatever, and most of its bulk is way up at the top. So he said the wind, and he said there's slope here, and so he said the wind picked up underneath it and started twisting it. And he said once that happens, oh, it must have just been terrifying. He said it had to have just been twisting around, and then couldn't make it, couldn't stand up under it. He showed me the fibers in the tree. I'll get video after this. And he said normally those will prevent it from falling over, but he said the winds were so strong, and he said the top creates a canopy. That's what I'm trying to say. He said the top creates like an umbrella, like a canopy, and it just starts twisting all around. And then the fibers either hold it together or they don't. And this one didn't. So I'll get some pictures of those fibers. They are pretty interesting looking. But I don't know. He said sometimes the squirrels will jump off right from the top when it happens, because I told him about Tupac. And he said sometimes once it starts happening and they know that it's going to go down, he said they'll jump off no matter the height, just to try to save themselves. So I don't know if she did that. The smell out here today is making it abundantly clear that not everyone survived. So I'm telling Tupac, hey, I'm just glad she's here. I know she's in pain, but I'm so glad she's here. Here's Punky cleaning up after Pippy. She was sticking her nose down in there. Chipmunk's cleaning after the squirrels' leftovers. Cleaning up after the squirrels' leftovers. And Punky's like, or you could just give me a brand new nut. She just tried to climb my leg, and she fell because my leg was too smooth, which is a good problem to have. I'm glad I don't have little knobs on my legs for her to grab onto. Little horns. You want to try jumping again? No? Bad memories? Here you go. So here's the tree now that twisted and fell off. Here's how he shows it twisted. Look at these fibers, like he showed me. Look at these. And he said all these are what broke. He said the fibers themselves twisted. Look at that. He said like it almost looks human made. It really does. Pretty fascinating. I am videoing this. It is August 31st, and this is White Tip. Look at it. It's got her white dimple on the left side of her temple, and of course her white tip tail. And I called her name and she came running. I can't believe it.